So I am very far behind on this video. I'm very far behind on a lot of things. Well, that's just the way life and cookie rumbles. But I do want to get a quick video out there just about my thoughts and opinions about the God of High School. The anime just came out. It's already episode 4 by the recording of this video. So obviously this video is entitled God of High School, episode 1 and 4 review. What do I think? And I'm just going to be very bluntly honest with you. What's the nice way to say it? It's okay. God of High School has the same issues in which I had with the Tower of God, but I'm going to get into that a little bit. Hello everyone, the 25th Genius is back with another Webtoon anime-like video. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe, help me out. If you have anything to say about it, make sure you leave a comment down below. That'll really help out a lot. And let's get started on today's video. I'm going to be talking about God of High School and really what the anime is missing from the Webtoon. I kind of want to really talk about that. So honestly, really, this series to me is not that good. I'm very sorry. Now, that goes with a grain of salt. I really do appreciate, seeing my dude Jinmori, with the triple kicks, with the taekwondo. Like, honestly, that's a really good sight. And I do feel that the animators did an amazing job choreographing the animation and really the martial arts and just the fighting aspects of the characters in general. I do feel that, because the thing with God of High School, which is so good, is that every character had a unique, different style that really fit them. And there was really no two styles. Even if you had the same martial art, there was no two styles that were alike. And that's what really singled it out. You have a lot of characters in the God of High School, but they're all simplified differentiated because of the types of characters and the different artistic our martial arts that they have. So I do think that the animators did a great job with that aspect alone, in terms of fighting, choreographing, and just basically matching the characters, because I think the characters are really well done. The biggest issue that I have with this series is, of course, the same with the Tower of God, and that is honestly the story. I will say this over and over again. If you're going to give fans what they want because you're doing this cash grab to basically get more people to read your webtoon, that's fine, but at least do a respect and at least respect the webtoon for what it is, and at least give it more time for it to flourish. And I can't stress this enough. Now, I did watch the Crunchyroll's behind the scenes of the God of High School, and the creator, it was good seeing the creator for the first time. It was really nice, really cool looking dude, and he loves it, and that's fine. But to fans, and honestly, this is really an opinion of those who've just read the webtoon, and I feel like it. But at least if you're going to animate something like Tower of God or God of High School, at least give it the proper respect it deserves, and not put your logo around it to just simplify the story into 13 episodes, because you cannot explain these series in 13 episodes, and a lot of stuff is going to be missed. And honestly, this video is also a counter argument, because some idiot, and I'm not gonna say his name because my channel doesn't really, I'm not trying to bash somebody, but I do feel that he's an idiot, and I'm just a blunt person, so take it or leave it. And he really tries to explain about why they cut out like half of the story in the first part of the God of High School, where it's like, well, it would be too boring if if they really added those scenes in the past. And no one's saying do a whole flipping episode about it, but you could at least do I don't know, 5 minutes or even 10 minutes of it. All of that is very important, because especially when you find out deeper what Jinmori really is, everything that goes up to that point really makes sense. Like, Jinmori wasn't, he took slower to grow than most of his students. Like, he was always special. Like, he really had an abnormal fighting ability from Jump Street. So all of that plays into play. And if you're going to cut certain things out, it's like, then because of whatever reason, you have money or time, whatever the case may be, then it would be better if you just wait, like I always just offer, and wait until you're able to really flesh out the series. Let me give you an example of what I mean. SAO. Yes, the anime that everyone loves to hate, which is very true as the more I grow older into this anime webtoon based community. In the sense of, I was rewatching Alicization because I moved to Japan and there were many things that I really, couldn't really do. And honestly, I believe Alicization was really well done. Perfectly honest. Now, me and my friend, we do agree that the second season, well, the second last part is a little bad. And to an extent, he's right, but that's arguable. But it's not about SAO today. But the thing I like about Alicization is that they respected the fact that Alicization was the largest arc, taking about 6 to maybe even 9 light novels. Literally 200 to 300 pages of light novel material. And so you have like maybe thousands of pages into one single arc. And it was respected by giving it the proper episodes that they did. Now, they didn't do it all in one span. The first one was 24, the second one was 12, the third one was 12. And I felt that God of High School and Tower of God should have been done that. Like, especially with Tower of God, and the fact that, Tower of God is really a shonen type anime, and instead of giving it its shonen style like you could have did, you give it this slice of life, really, well, maybe we're just gonna build the world type of thing, which I horribly disagree with. If you're going to really animate something like that, then you should at least, treat it like Boku no Hero Academia, where, maybe you get 24 episodes here, 24 episodes there, 12 episodes here, 12 episodes there. But, they really didn't do that. So my point is, a lot of parts was missed. But I really do thoroughly respect the people who made SAO, especially in the latest arc, because it gave it time to really flesh out the needed materials. Like, many episodes I did feel was a little too much, but then it was more respectable because they were needed to really tell the story about what is going on in this world. This world is too complicated to explain within 12 to 13 episodes. So we need a few more episodes to do a little more things. And again, but see, SAO is a more popular show in terms of anime, so the creators don't mind giving it its the episodes that it deserved. But I really do feel like if you're really going to spam the God of High School in 13 episodes within the first arc, which the first arc is probably, honestly, I don't even remember the chapters. I'm pretty sure it's about to 80 or 90 chapters, and you're going to squeeze that into 13 episodes. I don't feel it's fair, no matter how good the series may think it's to be. So let's talk about what is actually missing within the webtoon. So in the first episodes, I thought everything was rushed, and that's ultimately why I get so angry with this. It's rushed. Like, the first, okay, so look, let me explain it to you. In the first part of the God of High School, yes, Jin Marie does fight Ma Sok, with the renewal taekwondo and everything, and the power levels are not explained. That's another thing too. But I'm going all over. It's a main tournament into a bigger tournament. So what's going to happen is that Yu Mirai, Jin Mori, and Han Danui will, because it's going to happen in the next episode, it's not even a spoiler, they're going to be part of a larger group of Korea, which is going, so everyone from all prefectures of Korea are going to play, which you're going to meet my dude, Park El-pyo. Can't wait. Now I'm excited for Park El-pyo. So basically there was a mini tournament within a bigger tournament within a bigger tournament. And that's just how the structure was. So I hated how it's kind of this whole free for all type of thing, because well, that is true. It is a little bit of a free for all. But, mainly like, there is a smaller tournament, and, these people are set out to, really fight against each other. And, you really kind of just skip that point, or you rush it to this extent. I see your logo, but I do see Webtoon and Crunchyroll's logo all the time. I see it more than I see the consistency of the Webtoon, of the source material that this anime came from. And, I really didn't like the fact that, his beginning is not explained. His beginning is very important. Now, I do feel that it is faded out when you get into the older chapters, but it's kind of funny. It's like the creator was trying to really be comedic about, this guy's like, I've never lost a fight. I've only had one draw, which I did always to this day wish he expanded on that, but that's another topic. And, he meets R, which, again, he beats him without really much of thought. And now this webtoon kind of puts that in there this anime kind of puts it in there later, but I feel that you could have just did that in the beginning. Like you could have spent one episode, not even one episode, you could have spent 1/4 of an episode just to explain this boy's past. But instead you don't do that. You just go right into a tournament, to which really you're if you don't read the webtoon, you're good, but if you read the webtoon, you're just like, what's going on? And the power level of it is very important, because Jin Mori's ability is taekwondo, renewal taekwondo. It's art that his grandpa used, and his grandfather is super OP, but again, that's a big spoiler. Renewal taekwondo gives the user the ability to change his power level. So in the webtoon, Jin Mori's level is 6. Okay, and the issue was Masak's power was innately 12, but because that Jin Mori uses renewal taekwondo, his power level changes from a 6 to a 13. So by power level, he beats Masak, and that's kind of what really happens, and that's why people are confused, because like, but he's a 6, he's a 12, but it's the fact that his ability gives him that like, it's like Dragon Ball Z. Think of God of High School like Dragon Ball Z, in which Raditz was shocked because they were supposed to be level, power 300, but they can change their power levels, so it was like they were really like, 2000 and that type of thing. That's exactly what the God of High School really is in a huge nutshell. And that's really kind of not explained. You're just into this tournament, and it's just a tournament, which I really do feel like you can't mess it up. But in terms of story, you actually did, which I don't know. Now, I will say in the same verse, I do like, because this is the current episode 4, and I kind of really do respect how one episode was centered on Yumirai. I really appreciate that. It really shows you that it's not always just a cash grab, and that you really do care about the story. And I do really like it because, Yumirai is, that character I feel is not as popular, and it's really good to get to see her shine, because she's actually a really cool character, and the relationship between her and, Han Dan-wi, is very, intricate and very cool as well. So I'm really, in Jin Mori too, and I'm really happy that one episode was really centered on, that type of thing, and, that really got a chance to shine within, the webtoon. But I'm a little concerned about how, how fast and how fast things are going to go up, because right now we're starting to enter where Jin Mori and Han Dan-wi will fight, and we still have what goes on with the church, with the council. We still have finding the key, and we still have the big tournament, and we have Taktail Gao versus Park Pyo. So we have 5 things within 7 episodes. I want you to think about that. 5 big things that I've just mentioned in 7 episodes. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll see. But there's a lot of things that are missing. If you really want to see what it is, I would recommend you go into the webtoon, because the webtoon is just a lot better in terms of really laying out that story and really just giving you a consistent, conclusion or hypothesis with whatever is going on. And with that being said, that is my video. I thank you so much for watching and listening. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you next time.